Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
You gotta go big, take a swing. You're going at the defending champs here as an academy roster. I like the Vayne top. You know, this is really feast or famine for the most part. Corki as the answer here, straight to the top side. We'll see if they can find Someday. I mean, Yurson is gonna have the hook. Someday might have to flash. I think he's gonna have to flash here.
Okay, Someday. He gets pulled back in by the dredge line, rooted down. Goes for the slice, he tries to get away, he's rooted up, he's beaten down, and it's first blood of the 2022.
Rune just trying to get through the laning phase, knowing that he's going to be in tough against these guys.
And I can respect that a lot. FBI and Huhi were a huge part of what made 100 Thieves a championship team, but now we got ourselves a bit of a dicey situation here around mid. Closer's able to find a lot of damage onto Hyper, who tries to get away over the wall there.
Oh, nice.
Wind becomes lightning, provides an escape route onto the chicken camp.
And a lot of credit also to Abadage chunking out takeover so that Huhi can come pick up the beat up from their bottom lane push to that dragon. And again, FBI and Huhi, there's a reason, you know, they afford so much LeBlanc with Vayne. You want to really get some work done on these side lanes to try and get some spread to the map, because 100 Thieves have set up that reset sort of style that we were talking about earlier, and the hook lands!
So nicely done, and he flashes right into the flay to be thrown back into the chompers. FBI changed the landscape, and down here in the bottom lane, 100 Thieves are good, but top side, Closer and Someday, can they make this work on Viper? Flash into the stun! Flash into the follow-up, stun, Viper looking to get away, he's flashed out! He tries to disengage, but the damage is enough. And 100 Thieves find number 3.
The double flashes! You have to use both flashes, and you have to get it! It was so close, even in that case, for him getting away, but he doesn't, so 100 Thieves make the punishment, and they want more.
Oh, that was terrible from Hyper. He walks up to both
They
of them.
are all of a sudden cruising. This is going to be an over 4,000 gold lead.
Yeah, the massive amount of gold in their pockets now. 23. TSM has no way to interfere with this objective whatsoever. 100 Thieves have taken
aggressive. If any sort of rebuttal starts to emerge, you're able to get out of it.
Damage output in an upcoming fight. You know they want to grab that. Hurricane completed on FBI means lots of AoE damage potential here. Someday going for the 1v1 against Viper. Viper popping the ghost. Tries to condemn his opponent away. Someday will be taken low. As long as Viper has that final hour and that ghost, he's in control. But unfortunately for him, League of Legends is a team game. Closer's coming right on in there. Misses the stun, and it don't even matter. Closer's got the kill.
Yeah, your goal that for TS down to protect Someday. He gets out with basically a 50-50 on the duel, and so basically collapse inside and pick up the dragon number 3 soul point.
I want to have some fun too. I laned against a Vayne for 20 minutes.
Time for fun?
Oh, flash out of Huhi there, so at least no playmaking out of that one, but he drags the Vayne right into the chompers. Viper, you can't get caught like that, buddy. 100 Thieves gets it for free.
Yeah, that's rough. Viper trying to get something there. He saw Huhi flash back, and that kind of gave him the confidence, but Huhi still had the hook available. Connects right into the chompers. You're locked down, you're going down, and there's another one.
Oh, they got the hook. Follow-up coming in from Someday at FBI. They found the first kill. Hyper has the ability to stay alive through the ulti there.
As the package is about to time out, Abadar can't even like draw a line in the sand. TSM though, they know they can't fight, so they're trying to trade if they can. Flirting around Baron, Dragon's finished up. Mountain Soul empowered 100 Thieves.
I don't think there's a lot of this game left to play, my friend.
Sir.
It's looking like we're just about towards the finish line here. 100 Thieves, they will crack open that middle lane first. Tier 3 turret is down. Remember the bottom lane Tier 3 also in dire straits. Aphelios ulti finds the target onto 3. Root lands onto all 3 of them now, but there's no follow-up. They cannot get in range of these powerful enemy marksmen. Closers on a killing spree. 100 Thieves are just running over this TSM squad. I mean, well, it almost happened, but the wrong way. So unfortunately for him and the other TSM fans, things are looking a little dicey here, my friends. Take over. Oh, I think he got took over. 100 Thieves. They find number 9. Hyper with the flash over the wall just to get away. It's a 12,500 gold lead. Yeah.
That's a paddling.
Yeah, that's
Get him,
one
Viper!
way to put it. Viper's going in. He's looking for the solo kill onto FBI. Knock, knock, my friend.
That is Mountain Soul in action right there. Live with about 50 health. Just barely not able to kill off FBI. Respect the attempt. 100 Thieves pushing on all sides.
And here we go, this top lane push, looking for our next inhibitor turret. They got that cannon minion there. He's got to wait for his little buddies to get in front and tank those turret shots. And goodbye, tier 3 turret topside. Funny enough, that one bottom lane that had 20% HP left on it will be the last inhibitor turret to fall if it even needs to. 100 Thieves has everybody but FBI here in the enemy base. One more cannon shot on a takedown. TSM's last stand.
All right, let's see what it looks like. Collapse comes down from Sunday, closing in. Guess what? The tower's gonna explode and FBI will get excited.
The Instinct has to pop the heal immediately just to try to get away. Your son's already dead. Flash into the flay. He's ready to go. Hyper trying to survive in the middle of everybody, but a double kill over to FBI, immediately finding Viper only take over left. And he's gone with the rocket. 100 Thieves. There's a reason the prediction graph looked like a 100 Thieves advertisement. They're ready to go here in game number 1.
And the Victor, when they're matched up against each other, slight preference for me for actually the Victor side of it, but it does come down to his focus on constantly continuing to improve and learn about the game. He spends so much time. Never mind.
Ryoma goes in. Package delivery forces the flash out of Fudge, but Blabber's ready to follow up. Ryoma now in danger, stuck in a cataclysm. The dunk bucket prevails. Blabber's gonna fall, so it's 1 for 1. Fudge trying to get further away as Iconic goes further in. Gravity well placed on top of his own feet.
Knowing that he would get trapped inside, uses that time to walk his way out, and you're absorbing so much pressure there. He's a tank on top side. He's winning in CS.
Spawn right after. As the Drake spawns, it will be C9 picking that one up. Remember, this has been a 100% objectives game.
Around the better front line of Cloud9. You know, with if they can get a Chemtech Dragon, if they can, you know, position in the fog, and he's also got Last Whisper, those are the sorts of things that you have to try and add up to.
They're gonna have both towers. That's actually pretty big for their soul laners. I mean, Ryoma for sure should have
towards the Drake if Golden Guardians commit to the tier 1 turret, and it looks like that's going to be the story we're telling. Cloud9 heading over to that first Chemtech Drake. As
Here we
Golden
go,
Guardians
baby!
are ready to rock.
Let's light it up!
Tony top on the flank.
Chime's leading the way. Tony's coming around from the left. Chime losing half HP. Ryoma having to fall back here. Gets hit by the not fully empowered Q as Iconic goes in, and he's ready to find something onto Fudge. Gets back away now as the dredge line goes through, and Chime's going to be the first to die. Traded away for Fudge. Ryoma over the wall looking for the damage here with the Rockets. Tony top, not grabbing anything. Polymorph spells his demise, as it will be traded back at least one. Sven is down. Both carries on the Cloud9 side are out of the picture. Ryoma and Stixay are alive, but they are the only two, and Cloud9 will win that fight and earn Drake number 3.
And they don't have the tools yet to kill Darshan. The bodyguard is going to be able to ward off everybody from poking around the dragon. So Cloud9 will claim number 3.
Golden Guardians absolutely must stop. Darshan, nearly 4,000 HP. Here on the Scion, Blabber goes in. Stixay's not able to get away. He is trapped and exploded inside the Cataclysm. Chime wants to get out, but the gravity well locks him down. Cloud9 have found 2 kills and a mid lane turret for free.
Blabber is doing his job on Jarvan so extremely well for Cloud9. Another good use. Flash engage here, ultimate through. Guess what? Your Aphelios, Stixay there, annihilated. Has the summoner spells available. I believe the flash sliver was still on cooldown, so had the heal, didn't quite have the flash yet. I'll attribute it to good flash timing on the side of Cloud9 for Blabber.
They use the package. Golden Guardians resources have already been taxed. The Drake is alive, and Cloud9 has the position. Tony Top is the only one here immediately. Chime will be the second man to enter into the river. Tony Top getting away for now as Darshan zones away 3. Stixay is going to be kept out of the fight by the Chompers, but he steps forward and finds the ulti onto 2. Drake's going to be taken low, as now Darshan's trying to stand and fight. Iconic's going to be killed off immediately. Blabber's going to be taken low. Blabber is down. Cloud9 looking to protect the Drake and secure the fight. A TP's coming in as Ryoma tries to run away and kite. Now you got Tony Top ready to go right back in. Now as Fudge manages to pick up the Drake. Tony Top's running around trying to find the kills. Here's Zombies, man! Shutdown goes over, and it does not matter. 11 to 7.
This Corki build popping because people want those late game. If you get your rocket onto the backline, onto the Corki, that's where the big value is. But it's really, can you make it count?
We already got Blabber going in, having to pop the stopwatch, keeping himself alive. Fudge tanking up here in the front now as he's Wild Growth to try to stay in there, but the zombie form is coming out. Darshan's ready to join in as Chime has been removed. Stixxay with the flash over the wall, Iconic with the flash over the wall, double kill back over to Sven. Darshan continues to chase, Stixxay continues to run. He'll get cut down as Darshan just keeps going.
Exciting, because with Chemtech Soul, you know, Cloud9 have this overwhelming teamfight advantage, and the hope for Golden Guardians.
Corki gets yeeted up into the air. Ryoma's got 200 HP. Darshan is still moving, baby. Slam him over the head with the hammer.
Darshan with the beginning, and he's still got it.
I love it, too, how he has kept his focus on the learning process of the game.
Here in bottom side, everybody's ready to go. Tier 2 turret's just about gone. Blabber putting the pressure onto Chime. Chime gets away just barely. Ryoma doing the same. Cloud9's got better health bars, better positioning. They got the wave coming up from behind. They're looking for the inhibitor turrets.
He's a tank of the tower. Darshan doesn't need to wait for the team. He is the team. He's got so much health.
The tower can't even deal with his shield. It couldn't even break it. And it looks like with that presence, Stixxay's going to try his best, but even the Aphelios with the armor penetration is still going to have a hard time.
Here we go. Cloud9 looking for even more. Stixxay has to get the hell out of town. He's got 200 HP remaining. Sven's being pressured by Iconic, but Iconic immediately has to retreat. Cloud9, 5-man strong, continue their push. There comes your combo with the flash from Blabber, knocking him up and keeping this going forward. Golden Guardians, there's just nothing left in the tank. Speaking of tanks, Darshan loves these turret shots so much, I think he just took about 20 of them, and he's still got 2,000 HP left. They've got Fudge back in the fight now, and Cloud9's looking to wrap this one up.
They certainly are. Nexus turrets don't stand a chance, Flowers.
And there they go. Number one, it's down. Tony Top goes in. He's trying to find the damage on Sven. Hextech Ultimatum at least gets him. Plenty of shields coming out from Lulu. Yes, the Jinx dies, but no, she's not dead for real. Zombie form is ready to go. Throws out a little bit of damage, but won't get much. GG, well played. 34 minutes in. It's Cloud9.
That's pretty hard. Now, does Viper...
There we go.
That's
Ooh,
Corki top.
Corki top.
Our spell out. I still think Takoya is going to be able to get out alive, but
well, he does get rooted. Sonic Wave resonating strike in its first blood over to Hyper.
If at first you don't succeed, just do it.
Is the tier immediately in the inventory, as well as a Ruby Crystal, suggesting more health items to follow up thereafter. Afro Moo now going to lead the way as Jose Deodo is down here, and they're ready to try to make some sort of a move onto Yurson. Remember, there is no flash available on this Leona, but he is so damn tanky. They didn't get the last hit in time. It'll be a 1-for-1. Take us back, bottom observer. Take us back. Johnson's now going to be taken down next, you would have to believe, as there it is, 2-for-1 now overall in the game. 2-for-1 in the trade, 3-1 overall. TSM feeling great about this. Takoya's going to get the solo kill as he levels the 6 and takes.
Move here going for Kumo's back time, starting up that Rift Herald. Getting first Rift Herald versus getting first Dragon.
Trade those spells back and forth a little bit. Takoya not finding a whole lot there. Finally hits the W with a Q follow-up. Hyper's in the top side river, seeing if there's a play to be made here. Takeover jumps in with a double distort, finds the chains down onto the enemy mid. But as the ulti comes out and Afro Moo shows up, TSM doesn't commit all the way just yet, but now they're ready to go. Aphelios ulti comes out, but it only finds Jose Deodo. Now they're going to look for Yurson here yet again. He tries to get away, but Afro Moo locks him down.
Yeah, and TSM may be getting a little
takeover at only half HP. Viper hitting level 11 here as he rotates down. Means those rockets are going to be that much stronger. Poke will be that much more effective. Takeover still at half HP. He's going to get stunned up. They're trying to lock down Kumo, who's now trying to get away. Takeover's clones. The only thing in danger is Kumo and Jose Deodo, both taken very low. FlyQuest's front line has been gravely injured, and the Dragon is now the target of TSM. Smite comes through and lands true. Hyper secure in that one. They try to go back and defend their Corki, but Afro Moo with the flash engage. Support is so easy, dude! FlyQuest get one!
What a hook there from Afro going in, finding the Corki. Viper trying to flash out on the back end of it, but now Jose Dioto staying too long.
Jose Dioto falls to Hyper as he gets too greedy on the back end of the fight. Afromu now being caught out as well as Instinct picks up another, and TSM love the end of that fight.
Gale Force on cool. Hyper picks up the one onto Jose, and then Instinct as well onto Afro himself, knowing there's no flash.
But mid lane, Instinct, goodbye, shut down by the ulti from Takoi.
Set your team up for a very big advantage moving through. Takoi is going to get solo turret gold.
FlyQuest is making a pretty big play here towards this turret. Takeover's coming around from the side as well, but he won't be able to stop much. The target they need. Johnson loses a quarter HP to a single rocket coming out from Viper. This is the power of that Corki with a poke! And this is the power of the Gragas here with the engage. Yurson's going to be taken low. The Felios ulti does not hit anyone. Takeover down to below half HP now as well. Hyper looking for a good target, and he knocks Takoi right back over the wall. But the flash to escape is not enough. They take down the enemy mid laner, and TSM is on the hunt.
Reset.
Shut down back over to Johnson. He's got the first, but he won't find the second. It's jungler for mid laner. TSM with better health bars, but FlyQuest still have a jungler.
And in the end, TSM, well, never
done.
mind. We're going to teleport fight. They're coming up the river.
Afromu dies for free. Viper grabbing the kill on that one. Jose Dioto going right back in, but he won't be able to kill Viper just yet. Heal keeps him alive. Kumo looking for anything he might be able to find. Goes in for the body slam on Takeover.
Will get the objective, though.
Yep, Kumo having his TP available, being able to rejoin at full health.
They go charge right back up mid. A little bit overzealous by FlyQuest on their positioning. They jump the gun as far as...
Well, we already got a play here in mid. Johnson's taken down to almost no HP, but Viper might just die here with him. Jose Dioto grabbing that kill with Hyper chasing back the FlyQuest carries, and Takoi will die next. Jose Dioto being chased down now. Hyper continuing that chase here, has the red smite to keep the fight going. Jose Dioto tries to get himself away, but Instinct is coming around from the side, and Yurson's got the flank. Hyper don't even need him. One more hit ought to do it. There you go. Tempest gets it, and that is 1 for 3.
Make use of this death timer. 27 seconds on Jose. They can transition over to Baron. Takeover trying to finish off mid-turret first. 20 seconds left on Jose, so timer looks good since you've got White Gun for Instinct. He's going to have a lot of damage.
Yeah.
He was the only one on Baron, though, so he did get hit with the damage-reducing attack. It's not going to matter, though, as teleport comes through. Kumo tries to stop it, tries to delay it.
Kumo's disrupting everything that he can, but he's one man against 5. Baron down below 3,000 HP. Enemy jungler nowhere nearby. Super Mega
Johnson.
Yeah, with a lot of trending towards scaling, towards some late game, we have seen so much emphasis on range. Range in the late game does so much for you. Makes your opponents have to react to your play because you can fish around for a lot of these things. Very low cost abilities that have very long range. They can have very high value. They get their gold from the towers as well as getting the dragon.
Playing topside too.
Okay, Takoi, he'll get back towards Jose Dioto. He should be fine here. I don't think anybody's in. He gets hooked, but there's no follow-up there. FlyQuest is deciding, okay, forget it. We can't go towards them in the Baron pit. Take the tier 2 mid. I like the call.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just smart, standard League of Legends. Play through mid, force them to respond to you. They get that, and now in trouble here. It's going to be a stopwatch.
Okay, there's your Sterix, there's your stopwatch, there's your follow-up route into the Chompers, and oh, baby! FlyQuest find the enemy. The Guardian Angel completed now for Hyper. Lots of defensive tools. I'm expecting a smite fight here if it does get taken all the way down. FlyQuest still looking for their chance. Yurson goes in, but he's immediately getting bursted. Stopwatch coming out now as Johnson's going to be taken low, and Takeover goes over the wall here for the shutdown on the enemy AD carry. TSM found one, but what else are they going to get? Takoi gets kicked right on back, and Instinct's ready to go. The plays are being made, and FlyQuest loses their carry.
Beautiful LeBlanc late game play from Takeover. The coordination here from TSM talking about this setup the whole time. Takeover walks all the way around through FlyQuest's own blue quadrant, patiently waiting.
It's getting tougher and tougher though as the walls are kind of closing in here. Kumo going to look for some sort of an engagement. Packages available, so really that's all you do is force that out. And with 2 members showing mid, maybe just regen back up, which means they're going to lose that mid tower.
Mid tower down to 10% HP. Couple more shots from that cannon minion takes it down. Inhibitor exposed here in mid lane. Top lane tier 3 turret, 2/3 HP. TSM going to continue applying pressure in 2 separate lanes as they've done this whole time. Instinct providing the damage, Cannon's helping out. Hyper leads the way with Yurson right next to him. Both inhibitors here going to fall almost simultaneously. Kumo trying as Hyper jumps right back to his teammates. Takeover keeping those cannon minions enchanted. They find the knockback onto Instinct. Beautifully done there with a flash from Kumo. That'll take out the TSM AD carry.
Any sort of reliability. Without it, you're just relying on the Chem Tank active. Good job there from Hyper walking away from the Dragon. Maybe even more likely is Sequoia finding a stun with the Syndra. If they rush in and they force it and they win the team fight, the reward.
We're already ready to go. Viper goes into the back line.
No, he's
Viper
down!
instantly dies. Special delivery of Int. What?
Without the Thresh Lantern, it is so dangerous to fish.
Oh, well, he sees Yurson's silhouette there now in the sweeper. But now with Baron at about half HP, dropping quickly. How far does TSM want to commit for this? Kumo's going to be your target. Jose Dioto here in the front now as well. Going to be taken pretty low, but he gets the Sterix, keeping him alive. Hyper tries to get in, gets right back out. Jose Dioto here in the stopwatch, staying alive a moment longer, looking to get away. Hyper goes in. Sterix makes sure that he gets right back out. Takeover now, continuing to duel with Kumo. TSM disengaging off to the right. Takeover's still alive, but how much longer? He keeps trying to get away. The rocket does not do enough damage, but the big man belly slam does. Kumo gets him as Instinct is and hit the real LeBlanc there. Avoided the hitbox beautifully. FlyQuest now, having that Baron at 4K. Hyper's ready to go. This could be the Smite fight. This could determine a whole lot. They try to knock Hyper into the pit to kill him off, but they can't find him. But they will find Yurson. Kumo gets traded. Front line for front line, but that Gragas was so important. They found Hyper. They're going to pull him right back into the fight. He gets locked down. Guardian Angel, Brock now. He'll come right back, but is it going to be enough? Hyper gets away. Viper still trying to SM. They may not have had a decisive battle one way or the other, but it went enough there. Wounds, applicators on their side. The Baron is just melting in front of TSM. An Ocean Soul continues. Top side, that inhibitor falls. TSM cannot be stopped from taking that one. They will rotate their guys over to the mid lane to help Takeover get rid of this one as well. 2 inhibitors once again gone. Takeover loses half HP there to the Syndra ultimate. Hyper's gonna be knocked back and stunned, pulled right back into the fight, but it's not the fight they wanted. Kumo melts in front of TSM. Yurson will be traded back as Hyper looks for the back line, but he's not ready to deal with Jinx. Johnson's ready to go. He tries to fire off the zap, but he can't. Corki. 3rd inhibitor will fall. FlyQuest cannot protect it without the Jinx being ready to go. Viper's taken low. Nexus turret number 1 dies to the massive minion. You know they got to do or die right now. TSM wants to be died. TSM's going for the TP here into the end. Oh! Death sentence. That's got to be the end of the game. Takeover's trying to stop him. Teleport coming in, trying to shut it down, but the only thing shut down is Decoy. TSM are looking to win the fight, win the game, win it all right here. FlyQuest fought so valiantly, but they will not survive. TSM 50 minutes in.
About the hard pushing bottom lanes and whatnot. I also imagine as team rosters are coming together, right, coordination is a bit weaker. So like a roaming support and the roaming jungle
succeeding. This is also a camp skip by Closer to immediately pressure this bottom lane. It also pulls Iconic down. That's a good hook, though.
That is also Glacial for the extra slow, looking pretty well. It means Iconic can reach for the stun. And they're going to try to find the kill on a Hoo-Hee, and yes! Chime claims it, rings the bell. They'll answer one back. FBI's on the board, but again, 100 Thieves drop first blood.
Heavy pushing bottom lane like Caitlyn Lux. 100 Thieves doesn't care. They know they're going to be making it all about a bot lane game, so hopefully someday can play an isolated game up top lane, and we're just going to see a lot more of this.
Fine, you can play him on the Chompers. Already took one of them. Flashless means he is gone, and thank you very much for the crowd control, but first, a double knockup for Closer. Wants in, is it the damage? Yes, it is, and that backwards gets FBI in range as Closer claims his kill.
Oh, and now the health difference might be big enough that Stixxay gets zoned off the wave. I think we're going to see...
I mean, he's just an EQ range.
Oh,
like, why'd you walk... Stixxay! I know it's early season. I know. I mean, I feel like it's still positive for 100 Thieves. But, like, you know what brush he's in.
Yeah.
Zap from longer range.
He wanted the experience.
He did.
He was tired of being starved.
Yeah.
Desperate times against a Caitlyn who's gone him, but probably didn't expect to get hit by that hook while just level 2, which puts him in burst range. And what is this? Hoo-Hee, buddy. Hoo-Hee, buddy.
Hoo-Hee has turned into food. Thank you very much. That roam happen. At some point, the controller gets swept out, but we're going to wait to see how long it's going to take. Closer, richest man, thanks to the kills he's picked up. Nice flash over the stun, finds the first combo, second W, into a stun. That is beautiful, and that is Iconic claiming the kill.
They might gank just for the additional pressure, and not being able to get the Rift Herald off that mid kill is a bit of a backbreaker. Chime!
He's dead. He hooks at 50 HP. The binding lands up.
Huhi are playing the Caitlyn Lux lane. I think something that is important to note about the Caitlyn lanes is they really don't like to move. There's a dive here coming. We'll get back to it.
Flash stun and a slow and a knockup into literally nothing you can do. Tony Top from the second Someday hits Flash. He falls to the ground. Herald summoned, and Someday he gets jungle pressure for a second and turns it into an entire turret.
Really clean. This is exactly the type of transition 100 Thieves had in their first game when Someday was on Renekton against Devane. He basically gets no attention for the first 10 minutes of the game. All the pressure goes into having bot lane get plates, but then they get the Herald, they get a gank, and immediately Someday is back in the game, rewarded for his sacrifice.
Woo! From full HP, Chime is down, lands some CC, but Glacier does not give your movement around the map. Midwave got pushed in. All right, we'll drop it, no big deal.
Gotta be a little careful of the Vex roam, don't want to give up a kill, and the Cloud Drake, it's... Hello, Iconic.
Yep, all right, there we go. Good damage. Abadaga wants to sidestep any more crowds, so it could be landed. A play backwards on a Closer. Ult comes across, nearly the kill. Closer goes for the dunk. Gorge Drinker finds the kill. Should be traded back, and now it's a Jarvan to the opposing team. EQ goes over, but stunned into, rooted into, dead. FBI claims his second.
Interesting choice there.
I like the choice. Yeah, with no turret, you can't take that fight. Ryoma has levels, but it's like, yeah, you have teammates nearby. I can't actually dive. There's no way to go for it. So, saves the ult, saves the chance at going for a big fight. Abadaga needs to walk away. Gotta find the slow. Is Iconic into the stun. Flash hook, sidestepped, and that is unleashed power, but not gonna be enough. The kill comes through. A good setup. Iconic lands all the CC that is needed.
Only about 20 seconds for Drake. I like recalling about a minute before if you want to actually have the right push. So, they are kind of needing to concede this dragon, and now they're trying to get something on the backside if they can break this mid turret with Rift Herald.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens out of this one, because there will be another turret going down. It will grow the gold lead. Certainly 100 Thieves are massively ahead as far as what they can spend, what they can buy, and that just means they're the more powerful team on the map. But it has meant 2 dragons over to Golden Guard. The casters, mid lane, we can see again is Iconic waiting on the bottom side. We know there's no dragon to play for. And even Baron's still a minute and a half away. Nice sidestep. Closer not going to be hooked, but goes for the flash dunk. Finds 2, gets 1 kill. And now the other side is what matters. Closer dropped low, takes a rocket, but able to flag and drag away. And an ult to Renekton. Tony Top's going to go right back away as Iconic gets caught out. The fight was over. It was 5v4, and somehow the Golden Guardian or someone else comes in. Abadaga maybe shows up for the rest of it, or Someday dives the tower. And it's going to turn into another. We're probably going to be using in the LCS this season for comparative stats when we start measuring lane leads and whatnot. Because, yeah, Someday.
And they do that to you. Yeah. You know the game is not in a good place.
He 1v3s and comes out higher health than your team. You're like, well, I was leaning EG. EG had said, like, their whole team has been there since, like, December. But we got to fight in the top side. 3v1 round 2. I got flashes, but he's not going to get away from Iconic. That CC combo is going to land. A flash fear, maybe more than is needed, but they claim the kill all the same. Down goes on these mid laner. Up to 400 if it's the fully ramped bounty, which, you know, nearly doubles the value of that turret, and is probably something that should be very prioritized in getting back into the game, as now Someday is going to be in a 1v2. They sent Pixie over, sidesteps the zap, and Tony Top has a flash, but does he not feel like he's in flash stun range?
No.
He needs to get the empowered stun, does so. Someday gets Mega Gnar, into the wall he goes. Pixie still putting the shots down. Next zap should be up in a second, and he sidesteps that one too. Someday, mad about the first blood in the opener, refusing to die again. Chime drops to FBI. Someday gets another stun. Please, someone tell me he can die. Jumps away, gets the zap onto him, and finally a kill. Sixta gets 500. Dodged away from Huhi. Iconic can't find the CC. The zap comes in. Closer claims the kill. And in a 2v2 with FBI arriving, I can't imagine Tony Top survives this one. Find a bit of time now, but hey, Closer and FBI putting in the shots. FBI gets stunned. Iconic gets the stab, now he's Caitlyn, which is really squishy, and he can't ult away in time. 100 Thieves win a sloppy team fight.
Yeah. That's a side quest I like to play when I'm losing a game terribly. You try and kill everyone once.
Yes.
So even if Golden Guardians doesn't get the win, they have at least killed everybody once.
Yeah. you claim any bounties that they have at the time. Chime, goodbye. Goodbye. Yep, you are dead. 100 Thieves coming off the Bud Light Ace with us.
Yeah, I like to see the situations where they can happen. In ARAM,
Yeah.
lower consequence than your ranked games. Don't try it in ranked games, right? Baron can be a win condition. Obviously, killing the Nexus is a win condition, but it stalls when you don't get your first strike until like 20 minutes, which is what 100 Thieves do.
Absolutely, it gives time to fight back, because if you can't go for the Baron, there's a big dive and a deletion! And that is a death. 1 for 1, those the mid laner trades back out. Iconic, tries to stay alive, ults to safety, gets away. Close out to GA, will not die.
Yeah, we got to see if they're able to secure this. They do have good vision control here. If Golden Guardians tries to step in, Cinder can zone them out, and
would have traded Flash for Flash. That would have worked. Chooses to say, well, we find a better fight than just Flash. Flash gets mid laner. We can kind of lock people down with that one instead, so we'll wait. A nice spear going to stop Close's attempt, but mid lane will fall. Inhibitor cracked.
pumping that top turret.
Mentioned someday in the mid lane for top right now. The poke going back and forth, and that is going to be a turret falling as the traps go down. The losing singularity for the CC, the slow, and you can't walk past it. To the Baron buff push continues, and we're going to see a second inhibitor fall. Bot lane, the next target could be next. We'll see which way it goes, but Golden Guardians now on their back leg. Yeah, Demolish is ready. That turret's going to fall, and you've got to take your fight before your base is dead. You waited until the first turret dropped. When's it going to happen? Ryoma has an ulti available. Tony Top. His is going to time out. Flash stun, not going to find a good target here, so it's the turret taking damage. You have to go at some point. Finally comes in. The one shot on FBI. The Q misses. A single skill shot could have changed that fight, but he's going to get off to the side. How about the 5v4? The dunk comes in. Close on a rampage as Chime falls again. Was it number 10 is the question, or only number 9? Tony Top flies in and doesn't have the damage. FBI gets the net out in time. Iconic knocked up into the laser, into the kill. Stixxay tries, but he's out of mana. Goes for the autos. That is a stopwatch, and that is no way back into the game. I am sorry, 100 Thieves. The quest was not complete. Only 9 kills on the Chime, but they will knock down Ryoma. They will knock down the Nexus, and 100 Thieves will start the lock-in tournament 2-0.
There we go. Or work.
Yeah.
Far into red because they're going to lose lane pressure now. If I think about like the most efficient thing that Jose Dodo could do, it would be to take red, Gromp, have a wave stacking, and then dive, because they know Lee Sin needs to maintain efficiency and won't be there to cover. But he's just going to gank.
Trying now, decent damage. Isles tanks up, marks the champion. Flash for the stun, guarantees it. On the bottom side, walks up, and as the wave crashes, I've gotten like, I don't want to say this. Anyway, I like LS. I think he's a really cool guy. I think he puts out a lot of content. I know he cares a lot about the game. Bad laner, like he's literally up CS right now. And he's going to be down 300 gold to the turret plates, you know, if you're going to measure only at 10. Cloud9 going to go ahead and fight for the crab, and Blabber gets it, but is it going to be enough? The combo comes in, looking to dunk Aframu. Ignite is on, won't just die, but Fudge lands the shock blast, and Tukui is going to fall as well, and just like that, Cloud9 find a 2 for nothing. Was in that fight. Johnson had no hope of doing so yes, the misplays happened. Blabber's going back down to his bottom jungle, keeping the farm pretty close, but now Jose Diodo up on the top side. Darshan low on mana, could be an easy target. Flashes away from one, dodges a second stun, but with the ulti, there's no way you live, right? It's always going to be the dunk, it's going to be the kill, it's going to be the pickup, and Kumo is on the board in top lane.
Nice little kill.
He's earned 2 turret plates from hard shoving top lane, getting his gold back, even though there was a kill. He earned it back and more from turret plates, so guess what? He is still ahead in the top lane. Waiting for Jose to make his big play. Knocked back on a Johnson. That's going to be a good slow, good damage. He's going to have to flash. Oh, the Q lands. You are dead. Well played to the jungle bot duo. Isle's going to fall. You have to believe it. Yes, Tukui gets the kill credit. Anchor forward. Jose would like a little bit more. Not going to find it. You can one-shot it almost all the way there. Just going to be just enough on the plate, and there it is. Boom. Turret falls. Could, of course, go for tank busting and Kraken Slayer and really go for that gameplay, but taking the safe route of not getting one shot by Corky Poke or any other hard engage, sustaining and things like that. But there's other points that, okay, hold on, we got to fight. All right, we're going to have Darshan try to get over to the blast plant, actually sidesteps the knockup with it, but now the rest of the combo is going to land. He's not going to be able to flash dodge anything, and the superhero movie star is going to fall, and it's Viego who takes control of the kingdom.
And I think what you're pointing out with the Chemdrake is that the fact that you do more damage to people with more health than you is actually inherently losing favored, even if the other thing.
Right, and that can be tough to deal with, though. TP is coming in. Pack is available. Will the team fight happen in time? Orenhorn comes across. Will it be a Dragon Burn? Stun on to 4. In comes Rakan for the charm as well. For the rest of the team, isn't enough damage, though, for Cloud9. Wolverton so far, the burn down. 2 kills, make it a 3rd. There is no way for Flacco to fight this one. In goes Darshan, but he's going to fall there as well. But 3 for 1 is a good team fight. Jungler still alive. Blabber is there. Johnson, Q is gonna land, and Blabber takes him down.
Good kiting there by Cloud9 to just move back away from where the Corki could be. The timing for FlyQuest was just a little bit off, right? The Ornhorn actually hit 3. The Recon engage was huge. And then I was just staring at my screen.
You can see that first deep control ward. Indeed spots Jose Diego on his way down, or Ornn on the way down. And okay, you gotta back up, and he's getting burned down so rapidly. Enough control was there. Zoned out the enemy squad, and that is Chem's soul earned early. Sub 24 minute, and now all of Cloud9 can revive. Maybe we will finally see a Scion Spartan, a revive here in this one, a zombie modus. They're gonna find that first kill, but we're gonna have the revenge. As now they're both Nautilus as kited away, gotta stay alive. It's gonna land, and it is gonna force, which is a look for Baron.
Yeah, Cloud9 is in a good spot. They have good wave control. They can continue to poke, and okay,
double auto, taking a lot of damage here. When's the E gonna come through? Kites it out pretty well. Safety, and that shot's gonna kill him, and you just walk away from the zombie.
Run!
Oh, the flash Q! Oh, it was not quite enough. Able to get away. Wow, that was...
Yeah, he's gonna get a turret, and I believe an objective bounty for this as well, so...
Yep, control, what can we get? Okay, and then, you know, you have that kind of ebb and flow based on those plant cooldowns.
And also, what looked like the soul laners for FlyQuest going armor runes as well, so doing pretty close to true damage. But, okay, a minute left for Drake. Baron will fall a little bit faster as well. Let's see if they can get any type of position.
Shark's in a pretty good spot. Knock up there. This could be the dunks. Sven forced to flash and just barely is able to satchel to safety to flash follow. Too much from Jose Diego. Gonna drop right away. Oh, that is a heartbreaker because you kind of need the play. Yeah. Takes the recall. Minions kill a turret. That does not give you the bounty. If a champion doesn't kill it, you don't get that bonus gold despite the gold outline. So nothing extra gained there. And here comes the play, diving the front line, try to find the kill. Not going to happen. And it's going to be Darshan getting right back out again. Shock Blast lands. Ornhorn is going to whiff. Not going to find the smite either in the front line. Jose Diego going to get hooked in. Ultimate not going to find too much. Oh, it's 3 kills already. Maybe we spoke too soon. FlyQuest trying to make it happen. Finally, Kumo will drop as the zombies go in for a bit of revenge. And it's going to be just a few left alive on both sides. Dragon will be claimed by the scraps faster. And that means, yes, Baron is theirs. Control ward over the wall. There is no jungler in range. Thank you very much, Smite. And it's going to be Darshan.
They want to break in and hib on this push while they have Elder.
Poke gonna look pretty good. Elder Dragon is a lot of burn. Leander's is a lot of burn. Goodbye to the turret. This is gonna be an inhibitor. That's a lot from Blabber, but knows he doesn't want to go for a flash kick on Kumo. He just presses W and you get nothing for it. So not gonna be a play here. Mid lane is gone. And they're gonna go for the Nexus, not for side lanes, but to end the game now. Is it going to be enough?
Yeah, they still have 30 seconds on Elder, so it's a tough fight for FlyQuest to win.
Ornhorn, knock up only on the 1. Rakan finds the charm hook back in, deleted for 1 for nothing so far. He's still gonna try to find this fight right now. Actually gonna put the ulti on, gonna get blocked, just slowly regenning back up. He's gonna find that fight in a 4v5. They gotta try soon without ultis, because here comes the next push. Kumo down nearly to execute range. He's gonna walk back this one soon. Decent poke.
See what they can get done.
Nice little Storm Razor slow for the first auto. Goes under the turret. There we go. Bounty claim to the top side. Gold in the pockets. FlyQuest with that little bit closer here. Thought and look for the 2-0 on the day. See him again on Sunday after that one. Ulti gonna come across for the root on the 2. That's gonna be knock up. Where's the package? There we go on the back line. And that's gonna be the first kill. 1 for 1. No! They just cannot kill the top laner. And the re-engage gonna look good. Ziggs in for 1, in for a second. Finally 2 traded back. Is it gonna be enough? Blabber on the front lines can still revive. Push back. Johnson kiting for his life. Pops a stopwatch. It's got to be Kumo in the front. Isles flashes in, make a little bit more happen. A quadra kill in for Sven. Can it be the penta? The satchel into the air. The burn. The penta kill for Sven. Why is he in Academy, the Bud Light ace?
Well, as far as I know, he's not.
I know.
Yeah, he just chills, man. He plays League of Legends when he's needed, and he gets pentakills. Let's go, C9.
1-1-9 becomes 6-1-9. Sven was huge. Early game priority became every single objective, and Cloud9 have a 2-0 day.
Fun game we just saw right there. We get the Ziggs pen.